Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Gaming Source Network, your number one source for all things gaming. This is the break-even point, and I'm the Gaming CPA. In today's live stream, we're going to be playing and continuing actually our Satisfactory gameplay. In the off stream, I've been able to put in roughly about 20 some odd hours into this update 6 and this new game. So I'm going to kind of show you guys where we're at in that. We have new legs. We have Nobilis, aka little bombs. We've optimized a couple different items, and we even have done a little bit of a storage system that I want to show you guys and get your feedback on and whether or not you think it looks good. A couple things to do today is to increase our power output. Our power grid went down, so we're going to increase power output, and we're also going to hopefully create automate a encased industrial beams. So we're going to give that a shot today. Without further ado, folks, let's go ahead and dive on in. Now, I'm going to go ahead and remove my noggin because that is not necessary. I'm going to go ahead and turn off YouTube here. Pull it up on my phone so I can read chat. That's just going to be the easiest way for me. And I mean, how I want to start off. So before we even get going, there is a giveaway today. If you guys just want to ping giveaway in the chat box and let me know. I have games galore. Oh, good front gate advertisement. I'm getting a poop ton of those. Not sure why. I have not been searching for furniture at all. But if you guys have any desire for it, we got 41 different games to give away. I'm not saying we're going to give away all 41. I'm just saying we have 41 to choose from. So let me know. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check it out. I did turn on. Okay, so there's desktop audio, so you guys can hear the game. Okay, so there were some little plants here. I had to remove them because they were toxic. So let's go ahead and I guess see. I mean, the base looking a little empty over here. Not sure what's going on. I guess. Oh, there we go. So. And I fall into the water. Well, that almost worked out as planned. I guess this means I can, go ahead and retry that. That is so funny. That is, oh no, sorry. Thought I was going to be able to make that jump. There it is. You see, I got new legs, and with the new legs comes phenomenal jumping abilities and reduced fall damage and super sprint. So, if you guys want to know what the old dynamite looks like, boom. Super useful taking out those guys because they're annoying. Alright, we're not going to walk any further. Okay, so what we have here is I've basically created 5 different factories. They're all color coordinated. There's a factory over there in that direction. There's a factory that's kind of a mint green factory. So this one over there is producing rotors. I think it's 100% optimized, producing like 56.25 rotors a minute. Then I have modular frames. It's more of a more narrow structure. I basically did a 3-story with a little bit of a viewing room on the side. I haven't unlocked all of the, the decor. You can unlock like glass windows, cool railways. So I haven't unlocked that. So a lot of this is just kind of open right now. There will hopefully be windows and such. Maybe throw in some different kind of materials to make it look a little bit better. Then we have 50 a minute reinforced iron plates. Over here we have 90 a minute steel beams. And then over here we have, if I recall, it's 120 a minute steel pipes. So these are all 100% optimized. So I did all that, and then I have a little storage facility going on over there, which we will go check out. If you guys recognize, that's my old factory. So that's what I started off with, and that was producing plates. Plates were going, and rods, which the rods were going into screws, and this is where I had like 2 reinforced iron plate facilities going, producing 10. So we multiplied that by 5, as well as added 4 other factories. In the meantime, not only that, we've also unlocked super legs. And what I mean by super legs is these guys. So this is my normal run speed. This is my normal. Okay, I can't even slide jump right now. Well, that just didn't even look good. That's my normal slide jump. And then I put on my super legs. And now our slide jump is incredible. Pretty fun. I really enjoy it. Let's go ahead and go on up. Again, we are out of power right now. I thought I fixed it. So what I've done here, which is really fun, really cool thing to do, is I show you which box has the item. So I unlocked these guys. It took me tracking down some quartz, so this way I could do it. I put down how many a minute you're getting at what percentage. So let's say I'd only done a 50%, I would know that, hey, I can double this output if I go and I fix that up. So all of these are 100%. This one, so basically what I'm saying here is I am using 30 a minute, and I have 20 a minute excess. So when I say 20 minute excess, that means 20 a minute is coming into this facility here. The other 30 is actually going into modular frames. They consume three to produce, I think it's 3 to produce 5. So, or sorry, three of these to produce 2. And now that I'm questioning myself, where modular frame? Yes, so 3 to produce 2. So I'm producing 20. That means I'm using up 30. So that's why with that one, that's what kind of our coding, so we can know, hey, I can still use up another 20 a minute before I need to go increase and double that factory size, which hopefully we don't have to do. Or you can technically just overpower things with the overclock. We got our steel pipes 120 a minute, and our steel beams at 90 a minute. Now, if you look up at my top right, I have milestone hypertubes up here. I need 50 of them. Now, I can handcraft these, and I've handcrafted a couple times because to make miner MK2s, which is the next level miner, bringing out 240 resources from a pure node as opposed to 120, you need to make those. So you can handcraft them, but I would like to optimize them. So I've already technically crafted 20, but that's because I was supposed to be upgrading some stuff. Why did I come back here? I think I came back here. Let me look at a power pole real quick. Oh, right. I think I came back because I needed more beams of some sort. Also, if you look at there's little signs on the buildings. That's because I also put little signs on them, kind of showing out you can't unlock a massive billboard, which I think I actually have enough to do. The only problem is I don't have the resources needed. I don't have the crystal oscillators, and again, encased industrial beams. But I mean, I'm going to be putting up these 16 by 8 billboards flat across, so that way we can see from a distance exactly what we're making with what. So that being said, I think, like I said, we need to increase our coal power output. Let's go ahead and dive on into here. All right, I didn't have these pipes. That was the problem. I forgot to take pipes with me. So right now I have a bunch of steel beams. Steel beams are the level 3. All right, level 3 conveyor belts, and that's important because when you upgrade to a level 2 on a pure node and you have 240 resources coming out, these guys can move up to 270 resources. So we're capiche there. We can move more resources than we're doing, so that's good. I think everything else is on point. Let me just verify real quick. I got rotors. I don't need any more coal generators. So let's go ahead and edit this to-do list. No more of those. What I do need, though, is I think we need two more pipelines, because I need them for the other side. We got plenty of rotors, plenty of copper sheets. But we're going to go ahead and grab some more copper sheets because we're doing a lot of piping right now. And I think I ran out of copper sheets before. I think then I came down here, I grabbed some more, but I'm going to grab even more. Let's go ahead and get that guy maxed out at 22. So it's funny. So I have not, this facility here has been out of power or out of resources for a long time. And yet they had built up enough resources that I can still come down and grab them. So I personally have not been making iron plates, rods, screws, those things separately. Those have just been here from the beginning. Oh, right, this guy, he's out of power. Makes sense. That's all right. Now that I have my super legs, you can move super fast, which is awesome. And look at my storage. Look at all those. We got 5 resources going in. It's not the prettiest. I mean, we can definitely down the road fix it up, but it's nice. It goes underneath, so it's all nice and clean up there. Let's go ahead and progress. Oh, I also built a bus. And by bus, I mean, it's basically just a platform that conveyors run along. It's like a conveyor belt highway. These guys did not make the cut because I built it afterwards. So basically what you do is you run all the conveyors along that, so that way they're all nice and organized. And then whenever you need it, it's kind of like the Factorio bus system where you just kind of try to keep things all lined up nicely. Similar concept. I then had I brought some quartz from a distance, and I mean a freaking distance. So that was fun times. All right, so here, our current problem. It looks like we're having some red. Are we running out of water or coal? Coal. Okay. Right, because this guy is producing. So he is producing 240. Oh, you're not producing 240 yet. Right, because I was out of it. So, but you're about to produce 240. Now you can just upgrade. If you have all the resources, you can simply upgrade miners without having to do anything, and it'll keep the conveyor where it's at. If you remove a miner, if I were to dismantle it, even if I plop this miner down in the exact same position, this conveyor belt will not be synced up to it. So it's smarter, if you can, to go ahead and just try to replace it with an upgraded one. Now, sadly, you do therefore need to have 2 miners. Oh, look at that guy. Look at him go. So what I've done is I basically doubled this. So you can look at these pipeline pumps. They're going up. They're pumping water upwards. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I doubled. And there was only one direction I could go when I was doubling my output, and that was up. So we got some pipes. Okay, so I actually need 4 of those pipeline pumps, which I have plenty of resources for. And look, we have another facility up here. Alright, so as of right now, I only have one pump coming in. Our power production is hopefully going to level out here shortly now that we have this coal production coming up here super well. That should be a level 2. That's a level 2, okay, because that's 120. That's the perfect amount. These guys aren't working because they don't. We're still need to pipe this other pipe up. Cool. All right, let me do something really quick. Logistics. Hole in the wall. We're gonna do something. Trying to be fun if I can make it level or identical. I think we're just gonna pop it right there, though. We'll have a little bit of overlap. I'm not too worried. All right, we need to bring the other water up here. And this is where I ran out of my resources. But we have plenty of resources now. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to run it kind of over this way. And then what I want to do... Man, I wish that would be a little bit... I guess it's in auto mode. I think I can... Horizontal to vertical situation? Or is it just going to be... Alright, it's just an awkward size no matter what. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out here. I want to run the pipe. I want to run it like to here and then I'll split it. Alright, do some math here real quick. Figuring things out, folks. Alright, so first of all, I did learn that these the floor holes for some reason don't work with the pipeline pump. I don't know if it's a bug or what exactly as of right now. Go ahead and we'll just put that in. Not the prettiest, I'm not gonna lie. Hey you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not the prettiest, but ideally, where's my water at? Oh, we still have a floor hole here. See, the floor hole does not work. And I'm not sure why. But either way, solution is to simply remove said floor hole and all of a sudden you got what you need. So, I'm glad that we know that that's just a little bug. And is this guy pipelining? He is. Okay, so we got some piped water. Perfect. Alright, we're going to go ahead and create a little junction here. It's not an ideal noodle situation, but that is what it is. I'm going to go like this. I'm then going to create a junction cross in line with that. And I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to allow him to merge in as well. And then we're going to create a little pump here. Remember, these can only carry 300. Only carry 300 water, technically. So 300 meters cubed is the maximum flow rate. So that's why over there, we have this guy going into the middle of basically 6 different pipes, because these can all consume about 45 meters cubed. So if you think about it, 3 over there, let's just say 50, that's 150. 3 this direction is 150. So this thing is basically maxed out coming down here, but then it can split pretty darn well. So basically what the total amount is, it can run up to 6.667 of these pipes. So we basically have a little bit of overflow run into here. This is the 7th, and then this guy comes up and boom, he for sure commits 100% to that before sending the other 0.33 that way. And then he's going to go out and loop around, because guess what? We doubled both sides. So you're looking out of water. Okay, these say no. Oh, no power. Yes. So right now we don't have any power because we don't have it hooked. Oh, no, we do have you hooked up, buddy. Wait, did we? Did we hook them up? I think we may have, quote unquote, hooked things up. No, it should be hooked up. If what I'm seeing is correct. Unless I just hook things to themselves on accident, which, you know, these things can happen, buddy. I'm just trying to look to see if what are we missing? What are we missing? Because it should at least have power. I mean, it could be that it just doesn't have much water, which, again, I'm kind of curious about, because that guy's pumping really good. It could be that that is just a little too tall, or it's being consumed elsewhere. It looks like it might just be a water issue. See, all these waters. This one's got water. Intriguing. This one says no power as well, and it's water super low. Interesting. I might just do a quick pipeline pump here to see if I can full send the water a little bit stronger. Oh my goodness, look at how high that is. Okay. Let's just map this thing out real quick. Okay. Buzzing. Now, I'm just doing this just to test to see if this pipeline pump will pump the water through all these different places for me. Come on, grab him. There it is. Okay, so we're looking at that. That thing's expanding. So it must be that that just is literally a little bit too far, which is fine. I mean, we have plenty of resources to be able to afford these, so. Let's pump this here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put him up, but I'm going to connect this one over the other pipeline pump outlet. I want to see. This guy has no water he's working with, so that's his issue. Alright, so I think what we need to maybe do is we may need to throw another pipeline pump literally like right here on the edge. See, this guy has water coming in, but it just can't make it, which these things happen. You know what else I'm thinking? Let's do this. Let's see, pipes are a little finicky, which is not the end of the world. We'll figure it out. Let's just do this. Let's just full tilt that. That should give me a better idea of what I can work with here. And then we'll just do like the last one. We know water's getting at least to this point. Go ahead and connect it to our power pole. Oh. It is breaking my heart right now. Okay. What if I do it right underneath there? Just for sanity's sake. What happened with all my pipes? Because this one really should have 100% water. I feel like I'm slowly getting rid of all of my water, sadly. Like as I'm coming back down further and further, it's just like, oh, going further and further back. Yeah, it's like I'm literally scaring the water out, which could be a little bug. I might just have to just redo all this piping, which would be an absolute shame. But you know what? We must move on, folks. So let's do this. Let's just see if we just get rid of all of these little nuances. I'm gonna see if I can leave that endpoint. Again, I can fall that far because I have my legs. Alright. We're gonna rebuild this from scratch. Except for I'm not gonna do it fully from scratch because there we go. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and let's send the pipe straight up. I don't know what straight up is per se, but we're just gonna assume straight up looks a little bit like that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to attach a pipeline pump. If I can do this all from an angle, that would be ideal. Okay, then said pipeline pump, we will connect to a power grid. Again, this is just temporary. Oh my goodness, he's already yellow. Listen, what is it this guy? Are you not outputting? Oh, you are like... Maximum flow rate 600, but I don't have the pipes for that yet. But you seem to be... Oh, you only output 120 per minute. Oh, and of course I forgot to bring over my overclockers. No wonder. Okay. Wait. I could have swore you guys were more than that. But that actually would make sense. That makes sense. Okay, got it. Well then, how are you doing so well? Oh, because the only thing he is servicing is that. But he's obviously not going to be servicing all of it. Okay. I got it, you guys. I got it. I need to go back and get myself my power shards. Yee. So that's a fun lesson to learn right there. Power shards, that's what I forgot. But you know what? It's much easier to go back and forth when you have the legs, man. The legs are awesome. They make the game so much nicer. And you forget how nice it is until you get them again. And all of a sudden... Oh, did I lose internet? I think I lost internet at one point. Look at my other computer, my other monitor. It's looking like it got lost here not too long ago. Alright, now I have a box here. Does this one have the power shards? It does not. It's okay. Power shard should be in this one. 7. Yeah, I can do one side. I can max out the one side. Although I'm pretty sure the other side already has all the power shards. If not, we can just find a quick slug. Find a quick slug and solve the problem. Also remember, guys, giveaway today. Okay, we got some giveaway games up in the top corner. Basically, we're doing a little giveaway. There's not really any rules. I'm just kind of waiting to see if anyone pops up that they want to be in the giveaway. But yeah, winner can choose one of those 41 games on that list. So make sure to shout out giveaway during the live stream. Obviously, if you come in later on the VOD, I mean, I might be able to give you something, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, not everyone can make live streams, so we do our best. Alright, so the output of this water should be roughly 300. Okay, so I did my math wrong as far as... Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. I do need more power shards. I need 2 more. Yeah. Okay. Maybe even more. Okay, since I'm sending this guy up... Oh, no, I don't need to worry about him. Well, I do need to worry about him, but I don't need to send him up quite yet. So let's do this really quick. Like that. Now, this guy should have water coming your way, maybe? We're going to start feeling... So, see how it's starting to go up a little bit on its own? But obviously it can't go up very far. It's not made to go up far, so let's try this again. And you can build these on upward slants, like that is totally okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I guess I'm just curious as to what am I doing wrong? Should we just rebuild the pipe? I have never struggled this much on this. Okay, so it's getting some... It's showing some head lift, but there's no flow rate. No, oh boy. Alright, we got a little ladder. We're at 300 max. Oh, now it's pumping. There we go. Alright, it just took some time to get going. Okay. You know what, that's fine. That is fine. We'll try to be patient next time. No promises. Alright, so now we're cruising and moving this guy. And we're going to move him on up. Yeah, literally right there. So... I think we don't want to go noodle. We want to go horizontal to vertical. Meaning it's going to go horizontal and then vertical. Bing. Let's maybe put it over here. There's gonna be some clipping, and that's totally fine. Again, we're gonna install this guy. Put him down. Click on that. And we'll give him a second to work. He should work. There should be no problem. If I need to reconnect the pipe, I will. We'll give him a second to find his bearings, if you will. And then we're just going to zoop it. Again, this is not our final location, by the way. This is not our final base. This kind of stuff. Like, coal power is nice to have. Coal power is great because it removes the need for biomass and having to harvest stuff and going through it all the time. That almost looks a little high compared to my other one. It is a little high. Dude, Oh, that's like a grippy thing for it. I mean, if you insist. Or maybe that was just my previous location. Alright, we'll give it a little bit of time to go and move some water up. Other than that, because this one I built early and it's just flying. It's doing great. 300 maximum flow rate. Here it is. There he goes, man. Increase. So this one will not be a full 300, but it should be close to it because it's only having a little bit consumed from down below. It gets close. Alright, let's go ahead and see what kind of water we're doing up here. This should hopefully mean all of these guys are powered. If they so choose. No. No, the water seems to just stop here. For some reason. Water, please. So this should only be roughly, this is like under 10 meters tall. This should be only be like 6 to 8 meters. And these guys can technically push up to 20 meters up. There we go, a little more flow rate. This guy's getting a little more juice. A little more water. Basically, what's our flat here look like? It needs at least 1 meter of water before it can burn, maybe even 2 before it can burn up coal. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, this one should be going no problem. Looks like it is going good. Part on the daily to-dos is cleaning up things, you know, cleaning things up. So we've already increased our power pretty significantly. That's about 480. So we should be at around 1680 consistently, or 1650. Something like that. So, which is good. It looks like if we dip down to 1575, so we should be fine. So basically what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and connect back to our main power grid so we can keep restocking our resources. Now how I do that is, it's nice, you just set up so that one power line connects you. So if ever you have to come over here and kind of restart the power, you disconnect this power line and then you reconnect it, and that'll allow things to kind of restart. And would you look at that, our maximum consumption is 1864. That means that when all machines are running, we need 1864 of power, that bottom right. However, our capacity is only goes from 1650 to 1800. Oh man, we produced 1800, super close. And it broke. So that means that our power dropped just below what we needed. So, that being said, are you guys fully maxed out? Oh no, these are not even close to fully maxed out. Okay, let's go see what's going on. I think this guy needs to be an MK2. Right, you're not an MK2 miner yet, are you? Nope. Let's go ahead and increase you then, buddy. See what that can do for us. Alright, so we're going to have to go ahead and disconnect again. Now you can unlock, so we do have backup batteries. Haven't started making them yet because I think they take encased industrial beams, which is what we're going to work on today at some point. Ideally, if we get going. So, this should technically be all good to go with most of that. Now, I mean, I'm seeing a good amount of water there, but again, it was just that top section that was struggling. In the meantime, actually, let me do this real quick. I want to match, if I can. I want to die to that. I think that's about where I want to go with my pipe hole. How do I get up there? I honestly can't remember how I got up there last. Did I guess I can run maybe from side to side, sort of? Yeah, I mean, technically, once I'm on that floor, I should be good. Man, having these legs is super nice. Yeah, I can just zoink right through. Not the flattest terrain, but that's alright. Perfect. So what I'm going to do on this side is I'm going to go ahead and put that pipe hole in the wall. I do it right here. Let's say I go here. Is this pipe junction too close, or is that a good distance? It works. Okay, perfect. Say no more, my friend. That's how we're going to roll it. So then, just gotta grab the pipe from here. The pipe is too long. Look at how close it is, brother. Oh, that's all right. because we have pipeline wall supports. I think I'm gonna have to fall. No, I won't fall. Let's just build ourselves out a little bit of a foundation. I might still fall, but I don't have to fall, if that makes sense. Have to and might are completely different. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of a wall support. Right about there in the middle-ish. Something like that. And now that'll bring that excess water all the way over here. Cool. Alright, so water is set up for moving. It's alright, as long as we fall into water, we're safe. Such a weird concept, right? Intriguing. Alright, let's get this power back on so we can see what the water's doing. We're up at 1800, like perfectly right now. Capacity. Now, originally, I think we were at about 1200. I think when all those machines were running. 75 times 16. 750 plus another 4 something. 420. So yeah, 1200 exactly. So, I'm not sure if this flow rate is... Are you keeping him consistently on, or does he turn off every now and again? Because it needs to be... Oh yeah, look at that. Dropping back down. Yeah, I don't understand, I guess, the water a little bit. I think there's a little bit of... Like, that flow rate is popping, but... And then you see some of these. Okay, well, I guess it's coming up, it's coming up. Maybe I just cut it off at 6 per. That would allow me to do, what, 6... I got 5. I could do 30 of these generators. So I don't know if this combination is somehow freaking this one out, you know? So let's go ahead and let's try that. Let's remove that support. And let's see. See if this guy opens up more. Not necessarily. Goes back down. I don't know if it has to do with this. This right here just absolutely destroying and demolishing. Let's go ahead, let's do this. Let's repipe just from there straight to there. And then what I might do is I might throw another booster boy if I feel like that will help solve some problems. Although it might not need to. It might. I'm just trying to remember. There's supposed to be like some sort of, again, a perfect number. We'll see what happens. Because this should not be capped out. Again, if you look at this, right? If I look at this, he's saying, hey, oh, he is lifting almost 20 meters. He may have been lifting 20 meters then before I did that, because it would kind of arch up a little bit more. So that's nearly 20. So that actually might be the big reason as to why the flow rate is so bad. So maybe what I should do is I should attach this other one, like right here. Just overflow the pipeline pumps. Hey man, you gotta get the water up there. However you gotta do it. You just gotta. And 3, 2, 1, green light? Hey, buddy. How are you doing? We'll leave him for a second. Okay, well, that needs to just hopefully figure itself out. This guy over here, he's looking really good. I don't know what I did different with you, but your max flow rate is phenomenal, and that's why I think we are consistently having these 3 machines going. Or these 6 machines. Yep, their water is all looking fabulous. Okay, Well, that's a good sign. This guy's back on green light. A little disappointing. Maybe it just needs to build up a little bit, you know? Yeah, because I can't have that happen, and you can't have a base powered with fluctuating power. It's just not the safest. Let's go find some power slugs. There's one. That's worth 2 power shards, might I add, so... Oh, what is up there? I think that looks like iron ore. I need to find Caterium ore at some point. Alright, so cool thing is, I'm just going to go ahead and zoop the old ramp down to me. Zoop! And now I can go ahead and go on up and get them. Alright, so that'll be a couple more power shards right there. Okay, you can't look away. Alright. See, it was fun to test. Fun to test it. I know where there's another one. Another yellow. He's pretty far down that quartz line, although I guess... Hey, there's a blue up there. Uh-huh. Let's do this. Let's go grab this other yellow. And if I get the blue, then that should put me at another 6 total power shards. So I currently have 1 in my... Or I have 3 in my inventory right now. I'm so confused. I don't know what my numbers are at. There's a yellow one. Oh, no, no, no. Shink. At least that's a bad idea. Oh, no, 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 no. Nice. Rebar gun has really cool animations, if I may say so. Crap, big mess. Those bugs. The bugs are coming. Alright, well, let's go down. Also, we are looking for Caterium. So once I unlock it, I can scan for it. Rock quartz. There's a whole bunch of rock quartz over there, like literally. Oh, hey, a blue guy. Literally a poop ton. I guess the nice thing is when you have the field of distance, like I see another blue guy over there, a blue guy over there, all of a sudden they stand out. Ooh, I wonder what's over there. That looks like maybe concrete. Oh, there should be a yellow guy. Oh, there's another blue guy. A yellow guy, like, over out there. He's just, like, sitting in the middle of the field, which makes me wonder if there's a big, scary guy over there. I thought I saw... Oh, this... I didn't think I'd die, but I did. No. Oh, the slow legs. Oh, no, 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 no. We are so slow. I got a little cocky with my jumping abilities. My apologies. Thought my legs could keep me safe from everything. Jetpack. Once we unlock jetpack, that will be super nice. It used to be you could only wear legs or jetpack, but with update 6, they gave you the back and the legs equipment slot. You should just be one slot. You'd have to alternate it back and forth. You also have a hazmat suit you can wear when you get all your radiation going. So you can literally wear all those different items, which will then help you kind of move around faster, not have to be stopped, slowing down, changing things up. So, but yeah, guys, also reminder, giveaway. Okay, there's about 41 games on the list. If there's a game that you're interested in, all right, we're doing a little giveaway. Rules are to be determined, but just have to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. And yeah, we just want to give away some games to some people. So make sure you maybe pop giveaway in the chat or something and let me know that you are interested. Big vibes. That also consumes a good amount of my screen. I'm going to grab a little berry here real fast. Leaves? I don't want leaves. I just want a little berry. I want a little snack for my... Oh, okay. A whole lot of berries. Berry, berry, berry. We do replenish health, I think, automatically, which used to not be a feature of the game. Health regen was not a feature. It is now, which is fabulous. Hiding your item in your hand used to not be a feature, which is now, thanks to Update 6. So, Update 6 brought a lot of quality life improvements. Not necessarily a whole lot of new content, per se, but quality life improvements is always quality. gonna go ahead and try to stay away from that bug thing. Because I have no defenses. You can't punch in this game. You can't go boop boop and punch. Now I see that. And I want to know what is down there. Alright, I want to equip that. Equip that. Need my legs and my gun. However, I want to equip this real quick. I want to make this go boom and see what's behind it. Is it a cave? Is it a entrance? Is there a blue power slug? He was just hiding. He's just hiding. Well, hey, I appreciate you for showing up there, but it's right now I have 2 yellow and a blue. I mean, that is worth 5. If I could get 1 more blue, that would mean I have 9 powers. That's a good amount of powers. And I saw there was a blue one back this direction. Up high up there. Is there one closer? More convenient? Let's keep going this way. If I could get back up high, that would be stellar. And look at me. I even built myself a ladder or a ramp to get back up high. Apparently, I have fallen off before. Go figure. What, me? Falling? Let's go up here. So this thing needs supersonic oscillators or something. High-speed connectors. Fix those two. Let's go up high. See if there's anything up here. I thought there might be something. Oh, just glitched through the game. Woo! Hold up. I think those are just berries in the distance. I thought I saw something yellow. The best slug there is a purple slug. He'll give you aha! I see those 3 things. And that blue power shard. You better believe it, brother. Alright, this landing should be no problem. Perfect. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll build a little outlet out to them. And then we're going to long distance shoot those things. Well, let's actually maybe long distance shoot them now. I think that might be a little too far for me. Just want to make sure that they don't start spawning. When you shoot the first one, it's going to spawn some. Oh! They have to be open before? So they say. Maybe they have not met my friend Mr. Novelist, which sadly I do not then have resources to restock it, so we're actually not going to throw it. Alright. Buddy. Oh, that was a one-hit wonder. I think... Oops. Sorry. Those things explode and they only do 1 damage, so... How did I one-hit the last one? Oh, because the bugs. I took out the bugs. That's what it was. Hey. Easy. Alright, now we gotta build a ramp going down. Zoop it down. I can take a little bit of damage from these guys. Or I could technically blow him up. Might be our last one, but it's worth it. I'm going to pick up that, pick up those. Allow us to make some weird stuff. Okay. Take a little bit of damage, but that's alright. We got our final slug that I want right now. Oh, there's the yellow one. Okay. Just in case that we don't have enough, and I did my math wrong, we should just to be safe. Scoot. Oh, I don't have enough. We don't have enough concrete, you guys, so we will not be safe. We're just going to go ahead and excuse ourselves. Scoosy. Scoosy. Oh, we left a little foundation over there. Luckily, or ramp, we can dismantle from a distance. Alright, let's go ahead and just ride this guy back. Whee! Are these all... Okay, these are level 2 conveyors. Right, because I only had a level 2 miner with me, if I recall. So, we'll come back through and level this up at a later time. Maybe. Okay, so now we have plenty of power shards, so we can power up all of our water extractors. So they should all be operating at 250%, meaning they can extract 300 water a second. Or a minute, sorry. 300 a second. Don't die. I'm learning that I'm not immortal. Okay, buddy. Let's go ahead and toss you guys in. Give me that 300. We're going to do a quick conveyor bench here. We want... I am tempted to do protein, to be honest, to get some health going, because you never know when you might need some health. Got the equipment workshop. The inhaler takes a bacon agaric. I think we can do that. I saw bacon, I think, growing over... we'll be fine. We do slowly reheal. Emphasis on slowly, but hey, we are rehealing. So right now, this just had its flow rate massively increased. So what we're going to go ahead and do is the following. Excuse me. Move him. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Right here. And then this will... That way he's right in the middle. Doesn't have to go up at all. 1, 2, 3. Then this guy is going to go up. He's just going to go... Wait, no, let's do this. Let's do this. I got a better idea. Way better, brother. Let's do it from this side. 1, 2, 3. Right here in the middle. These two are gonna not be priority, if that makes sense. This guy's just gonna go straight up. I'm gonna go straight on up. Like the other guy, just like the other ones. Alright, let's see if we can do... I want to see if I can keep this nice and flat until he goes up. And then let's go ahead and build it so it goes horizontal to vertical. Wherever that ends up for us. Which I kind of want it to be back along these lines, you know what I mean? Because we have to go horizontal to vertical twice. It's real nice. Now we can go up here. Floor is too steep. I think I have to go up and measure it from above. Either way, I think we're on the right track. Obviously, we're going to lose a little bit of power right now with that, because what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take that pipe, and I'm also going to run him down into that, and we can do that. Can we do that, like, right now? Remember, he has a little bit of runoff. I mean, that is not pretty at all, but right now we are not doing pretty. We're doing functional because we still need to do encased industrial things. Alright, this guy's looking good. I'm curious as to what the flow rate is up above. See if they ever got it all the way up to 300 or not. 100 and some. Okay, that's definitely better. And I just added another water pipe, so it might take some time to kind of balance that out a little bit. Are you operating? It's operating, I think, at 100%. My goodness, that is a very terrifying 100% efficiency. I don't actually think it is. Yep, there it goes. No power. I did just add in that water pipe, but still, brother, what is the struggle, my friend? You? Right, we are here with a purpose. We need to lay out some new piping. So, I think we're gonna feel like we're sending it over here-ish. Oh no, we're sending it back here. Water pipe? Can I snag you? Real quick like. Oh, I fell after all that work. It is what it is, my friend. It is what it is. Next thing I do want to do, though, is just pop it up to there. Okay. No worries. Is any water actually coming up here? Flow rate is 0. Oh, I guess it's from back there. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, folks, we are going back in time. Oh, what a jump, though, you know? Look at that. That was a good little shortcut. Shortcut. Good little shortcut. Alright. Jump and switch sides again. If I can at least get, like, 6 of the machines going on the bottom, and, you know, or sorry, 12 machines down low, 12 machines up top, that's 24. That is better than the original, you know, 16 I had. Alright, that's a 50% increase. And then we can just kind of fine tweak these last little frickers, if you know what I mean. Heartbreak. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then this guy is gonna go right. See if I can get this a 90-degree angle. I love how sometimes I like it to look good. Sometimes I just need it to be functional. Is that 90? It's for the most part. It is today. That is... Looks like it's like getting closer and closer to it. But what we're doing right here is I just need to verify these guys. And remember, this is going to 3 on this side, and then he's going to go to 3 on this side. I do kind of like it when it doesn't end, if that makes sense. If it doesn't just end in... Sorry, I was panicking a little bit. I was like, oh, I broke the pipe. Boom. But yeah, if it does a pipeline junction cross, I prefer that look over just having the tube loop into it. Alright, so this looks like it's gonna work. The next step for it is just making sure that we get those pumps working fine. That is the big problem with me sometimes. Okay, perfect. So this guy is all good. Now we just gotta get some pipes, some pumps. Same word, slightly different. Alright, pipeline pump. You're gonna go this direction. Correct. I might overkill this one. I might do something like that. Where I do 2 there. And then I might even do 2 down here. Like I might do 1 right here. And then also 1 partway up. Overkill rather than underkill for me today. So we got that guy, that guy. Should be a power line that you guys are all hooked up to. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, look at those guys go. Pumping the water. Whoa, I kind of jumped sideways a little bit there. Let's see if I can climb this water extractor with my amazing jumping abilities. Nope. Just kicked us right back. He's like, I don't... Oh yeah, there's some sort of hitbox on that water extractor. Okay, so let's go to the top. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go ahead and put in those power lines, and then we're just going to go ahead and cruise. Once we get those, we're going to reconnect. Alright, reconnect. That should put us at a solid 1800 and maybe a little bit more power going, which is great. Okay, because 1800 is close to the amount we need, like really stinking close. Alright, let's go ahead. Add in our double pumps here. Oh, they're already in. I just need to connect them to power. Man, I was planning ahead. Sort of. there's a bug on my leg or not, which is super spooky. Alright, can I crouch? I want to put this on the ceiling. You know how I like to put it. Alright, so I guess we gotta fall down and then do it from down here. Okay, let's do it on this side. Back to both of those little guys. And then go ahead and just extend that back to there. Oh yeah, look at that water. Oh yeah, that's a good flow rate. That is a fabulous flow rate, folks. Whew. Landing. Boop. Did not make it. Woo. So sad. So much extra running. But luckily we have the legs for it, man. Again, I cannot overemphasize how nice it is to have these guys. So recommend, go find quartz, build yourselves as soon as you can these lovely, lovely leggings. Help speed yourself on up. Alright, once the water's done, all I have left, nice. 300 max, and then it gets split up. Boom, 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 boom. I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright, alright, alright. Sorry, 4. Do the old E technique. I feel like this water pipe is... He's my struggle bus, man. This one is the struggle bus. Maybe it's because we're sending a whole bunch just down. It's like, yeah, we don't want to move it forward. Alright, next we gotta do is the... yeah, the conveyor belts. So we're gonna have 120 coming up, so this guy will have to be split in here. I think I need to do it a little bit further this direction, maybe. Nope. I do try to make one side have a nice 90-degree angle. So why am I struggling with finding that? Ah. Nice. I mean, it doesn't hurt to do 90s if it's not too inconvenient. You know what I mean? And now it should just be simple. As I say, simple. You're not even lined up with him. What was it telling me to line up with then? Super interesting. Alright, well this one did not line up either. Oh, I should have done the pipes second? They seem to be in the way in an inconvenient way, sadly. It's alright. Or does this one's gonna just be a little extra funky? And yes, this is what you're supposed to be lined up with. Right there. Oh, goodness. We did not do this second match as well as we did the very first one. Alright. Looks good. Okay. Perfect. Next thing I gotta do is the splitter between these guys. I think if I move you one step further, might be the perfect 90. It is. It is, and then we just replicate over here, which luckily we can just pull from him. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Perfect. And then finally what we're going to do is we're going to pipe up excess. That right there should... Should be a pipe head that has... Oh, maybe I haven't created it yet. Okay. What we'll do then is we will go ahead and send it up. See, the middle is right here, right? So let's go ahead and floor hole here. It's going to be an MK2, which will then go... Oh, sorry, let's do a splitter in front. we do the splitter first, and this other thing will automatically connect to it if it's close enough. Boom, boom, like that, and then this needs to be. Let's see. 15, 15, 15, 15. Okay, so this can just be a normal level 1. Oh man, that's almost a 90. We're just gonna leave it. It's a good enough. I want to get this power up and running, which means I'm gonna need to bring some of these foundations over. Only Mr. Zuby. I'm out of concrete. I don't think so, actually. Which is kind of funny to say, because I think if I go like this and I zerp those extras, thank you, excuse me, and then perhaps just grab him and run him perfectly. Okay. Awesome. Let's go ahead and set ourselves up some power. But this does not take concrete at all, so that's good. Alright, go ahead and connect. Connect. Yeah, I'm only expecting about 6 of these to run full power, which is totally fine. And connect you guys over to the main power grid. Okay, perfect. So let's get these conveyors coming on up, and then we will be fine. So this guy got upgraded, correct? He's an MK3. Okay, so he is an MK3. I just hadn't upgraded the other one, so that's good to know. So we'll go ahead, we'll get him going. Can I make this jump? Oh, there's a ladder on the side. Well then, yeah, we should be fine. Hold the line. Stay with me. I don't know why YouTube is not understanding what's going on with my speech. Okay, this needs to be a belt of 3. You know what, actually? Let's do this instead. Let's leave him at a 2. You're good at a belt of 2. I'm just going to split him down here and send him up. There-ish. Let me just do this real quick so I can get a visual representation of where he needs to go. Hey guys, I'm over here. It's right about... Oh, why don't I just do this? Floor hole is in the front there. Okay, got it. Floor hole is in the front there. This guy's an MK2. Break him off. We're going to split off of this MK3, meaning that if I bring the MK2, we should have... Oh, yeah, you're going the wrong direction there, buddy. Reverse yourself. Also, MK2 yourself. Beautiful. MK2 to MK2. That's from an MK3. We have enough juice. We should be good to go. That goes up. Then when I hear it, all I have to do is remove that. I say, hey, MK2 it down. Go ahead and switch that around a little bit. And voila, he goes all the way up. And if I recall, I thought I already built the head on the top as the correct one. He's an MK2. So technically, guys, that power should just go. Already have the water. Pumping on up. Alright, let's go ahead, though. Let's run up and check it out. And then we can go try to build some industrial beams. As far as our stream schedule, it's supposed to go until 10, so let's see if we have any issues up here. Again, not all these machines are going to be running, and that is totally fine. Here comes the coal. Doesn't look slow, but these guys only consume 15 a minute, so I think. I mean, as you can tell, it takes one and it consumes it immediately, so that is a perfect amount. Hopefully our capacity So, okay, and that was over there. So here we go. So these waters, oh, dude, it feels so good to like hit a perfect amount. Like you see it literally, it's about to consume, it's about to consume, it's about to consume. Boom, right in there. Been neat. All right, so about 1875 should be, okay, 1725 seems to be our lowest. I thought that my math said, let's look, are we all green? All right, so we got some red over there, which is expected. But we're all green there. Where am I, oh, green, green. Green, 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 green. So these 12 up here are all nice and green. These 4 are going to be my troublemakers, right? These are the... Because I have 32, so there should be 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom, then I'm still fine-tuning. Now again, these are... It's 75 megawatts. Let's go look at the bottom. See what our lights are looking like down here. All right, again, there should be... Aha, we have a couple more. Seem to be struggling. Oh, I don't think I overclocked this one yet. Did I forget that? I did. Vroom. Okay. Let me go. Did I overclock these ones back here? There's a little bit of overclocking that we're supposed to be doing. Excuse me, sir. You're good. You are not. And you're good. Okay. So that should be all the machines overclocked now. So we should have plenty of water production. Or just the right amount, I should say. Just going to verify. I'm 90% sure I overclocked this guy at the very beginning. And I did. Okay. So we just double checked all the machines. Water is good. Alright guys, that should be it for power. We are... Oh my goodness, look at that dip. So this one's still strong with water because he's coming from the side. 300 on the flow rate. 1, 2, and those each have 6. So 1800 should be our stable amount with the occasional slightly more. Now why did that drop down to 1650? That could be... I mean, this guy's running 100% right there. He's running 100%. It doesn't say efficiency, which kind of bugs me a little bit. This guy's running 100%. Okay, so I don't think we have any issues. You can always overclock, which then obviously requires more water, more fuel, but I don't want to worry about that. So, I think we're good. We're going to go ahead and connect again and hope for the best. But we will stick around a little bit in case we hear a little... Alright, so no power. So we just have to restart the grid. Whoosh. Fingers crossed we have enough. We're producing 2400 right now. That is technically more, but that's probably because of a little bit of water stocked up. The maximum consistency is 2048 because we overclocked the waters. And our production is going up and down around that amount. Oh, that's a big dip. 1875. It should be 1800. Should be the lowest we ever go. Emphasis on should. And we just have to hope that we never hit this maximum consistency. But remember, we're going to be building some encased industrial beams, which means we're going to increase above that number, sadly. So we will eventually have to math out these pipes so we can get that last little chunk. Because again, based on the calculator, okay, if we have 75 and they're in groups of 6, all right, our total output. Sorry, we I think we have groups of 8. Okay, per group of 8 is 600, so we should be able to produce 2400 if I can figure out these water pipes. Which again, I think that's just on me, not necessarily being the most knowledgeable in regards to this stuff. Wait, hold, this guy might be, he might be making it now. Nope, he's slowly losing it. He's slowly losing it. There it goes. First no power. We'll have another one here shortly. But at least he's not down for long. Like that's a pretty good flow rate coming in. And it's basically like almost 0.1. He loses 0.1 every time, but then he quickly recovers. This guy's probably not running not even close as much. Alright. Well, cool. Let's go ahead and go back and let's build up some encased industrial beams. Beams! Oh, also we have a little, we can run back along this little bridge. I built a little jump thing. It's hidden in the leaves. Buzzing. Some little toxic gas fields. Which is where I got the sulfur, though. So if I run along the MK3 belts, then you get the belt speed, and then you do a slide jump. It's like insane speeds. Zoom. 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 Zoink. Bink bonk. Alright, this shouldn't hurt that much. Famous last word. So, alright guys, encased industrial beams. I have a plan for it. I have an idea of where I want to do it. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're simply going to just steal beams from here. But I don't want to steal them from the front. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to steal them from underneath. I'm just going to split the splitter out and send it over. Now, how we're going to do this, alright, and this is where it gets real fun. I can consume 90 a minute. So, I want to build it over in this area. Okay, kind of continue our trend. I might actually, I might build it on top of that stone. Because right here I have 2 concrete things, and I think these are normal. So that means they're only producing 60 a minute. In fact, we can just go ahead and check real fast without having to drop down. We have a pure one and a normal one. And then there's a normal over here and a normal over there. So we might tap into that pure. So basically what I want to do is I'm going to take my assembler and I want to do encased industrial beams. Now this consumes 24 steel beams a minute and 30 concrete a minute. So what we need is I want to make, let's see, I can technically make a roughly 4, but what we're going to do is we're actually only going to do 3. So we're going to utilize 8. We're going to create 18 encased industrial beams a minute, which isn't a whole lot, but it's going to build up over time. And we can always, we're going to build it out. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to build it up so we're producing 30 a minute. So we're going to build it out for that, but I'm only going to activate 3 of the assemblers, so we're only going to be producing 18 a minute. So we're basically going to have it at 60% efficiency. And that's going to be a personal preference for doing that. Let's see. Perfect. So let's go ahead. So now how I do this, and I might have to switch it up to share screen, so that way you guys can see what I'm actually doing. Display capture. Oh, it's me 14,000 billion times. So first thing we want to do is we want to type in Satisfactory calculator. This is a fun little tip. And then go to production planner. And in here you can add an item. So I want to build encased industrial beams. And then I want to put in how many I want. So I already know I'm going to produce 6 of them a minute, and I want 30 a minute. And this tells you, hey, you need miner here. Now I already have steel beams, so I can ignore all this stuff down here, okay, because I already know I already have steel beams. What I need to know though is how many assemblers I need, and then how many concrete constructors. And it tells you, hey, if you have an MK3 miner, you only need 1.9, but you're going to be needing 450 limestone a minute, and then 10 constructors. So I need to map it out so that I have 10 constructors and 5 assemblers, which isn't going to be bad at all. I mean, we're going to be able to make this thing no problem, because that's a perfect number, meaning that the recipe that it calls for is basically 2 constructors to 1 assembler. And since I've already created the steel beams and I'm just literally going to be grabbing them from the storage, that's going to be real nice. Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on back into the game, knowing now what we have to do. Alright, again, that planner thing is super nice. So it's just simply 10 constructors. I like that. All right, now the next thing we're going to quickly do is I have to build... Oh, we need concrete first. I don't know if you remember, I was out of concrete last time. Now, I have a little storage unit down here. Again, these things have just been running the whole time that we play. We're going to go map it out. Okay, first let's build out our floor plan. And then how I do it is I actually do it backwards. We do it in reverse. Why do we do that? Well, we do it in reverse because it's easier to see how much distance, how much stuff you need if you do it in reverse. So let's go ahead and we're going to toss those copper sheets. I'm going to toss those reinforced iron plates. Beautiful. All right, we're going to go out one of these little holes I created. So I'm going to build it over, yeah. I like that we've been going with height, so I'm going to actually build it on top of that, which might be slightly inconvenient, but you know what? Now that we got the super legs, we can make the jump. So to start, dun-dun-dun, I like to do the foundation too. We're going to have it at a slight angle so it's facing our other factories. All right, now that is not it per se. That is not the full thing. See if I can zoom on down my little staircase. And then we're going to go on up. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do here is that. That looks really nice. Flat zone. Okay, perfect. Now remember, I just need 5 assemblers and 10 constructors, which means that I just need to make this actually 12 wide. The reason for that is because I have one section on either. So a constructor takes up exactly one. And I have one section on either side as a utility room, basically for running stuff through. Now, I don't even need to go this deep because all I'm doing is constructing into assembling. It's literally like a 2x2 grid. It should be super minor and super duper easy. Famous last words, as always. So let's go ahead and let's complete this. Again, we're only going 12 wide, so I can max that out. And let's go ahead and complete it. Now, what I might do, just to make things look a little bit cleaner, is I might have one floor here that splits things out. Now, we'll split things out here. We can do that. All right, so let's go ahead again. We're going to be building it backwards. So I want the 5 assemblers over here. Now, assemblers are just going to be split down the middle. We do want some room because I like to send things up into the sky. Actually, let's add a little bit more room so that I can have my storage. My storage has not been the greatest. I like to have a storage just right off. If you can see way over there. By the way, way over there. See that little double storage there? I haven't really been leaving a whole lot of room to do those, so I'm going to build an extra row, an extra foundation so that I can build that, plan that in. So we're going to go ahead and leave a little room for that storage. So we got one full space for that. Then we got the assembler. The assembler who's got room to send, basically, to send this up without clipping, ideally. Good. And then we're just going to continue this. So it's every other 2, 3, 4, and 5, but I'm out of rotors. You know where rotors are, you guys. Yippee! And what I'm actually going to do... For a second there, I thought I was going to die. Oh, perfect. I have just enough rotors. This will allow me to kind of travel back and forth much quickly. Quickly. I think that's going to bonk me right into that. I don't know where the nearest power pole is, so we're just going to create our own and sink into that guy. Alright, I need rotors. And we got a plethora of them. So one thing I did not actually build factories for is plates and rods and screws. Mostly because those are... You do use them... Oh my goodness, that is so sketchy. How close that was. You do use them, but you don't use them... They're mostly used for ingredients, right? They're not necessarily You obviously use them for like power lines and conveyor belts and all sorts of stuff, but at the same time they're not used a whole lot to where it really made me think, hey, I need to do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and start building up our little infrastructure. Since I know that I'm going to go this far, I already know things. So I've done this, you guys. Believe it or not, I've actually done this a time or two already. All this fun factory management stuff. No, we're going to do that because, again, we're going to have 3 of these guys turned on. Yes, no, it'll be these 3. These 3 will be turned on. So these 3 will all be connected to themselves, intermingling. And I'm actually going to have the power coming out over here because I think power technically comes from over that direction. I'll go ahead and throw a double outlet somewhere like over here. And we'll go ahead and throw the double outlet right here. Double outlet just means there's an outlet on the inside and one on the outside. Connect that guy up. Oh, that actually might need to be a little bit higher. So we're going to have a floor. Okay, perfect. And then this guy will connect down to this guy. Again, utility room, because again, this is going to be blocked off. So you won't even be able to see this portion. And then, of course, I have a whole nother row for my ceiling. So it's like there's a utility room, storage room. I can move things up this direction as well. It really just makes things nice. Kind of cleans things up a little bit. Is that lower? Or is that just like... Oh, that's just perfect, isn't it? Is it? Oh my goodness, that is. Okay, awesome. It's funny, I mean, I've built these before, but you know, it just seemed a little extra spice. Okay, you are not in the middle, buddy. Oh man, that would have been bad. Woo. That's better. Room. Alright, so that worked out well. I just had to connect this guy to power again. Oh, I made the mistake. These were not supposed to do that. Sorry about that. These connect to the one beneath them. Sorry, wrong direction. It's supposed to go like this, that to that. Okay. That one's being separated out. Okay. Better. Back in line. Alright, let's go ahead and resume our building of that. Building that. Building that. And building that. MK1 conveyors are totally okay in this situation because these guys, again, they're only going to be outputting, what is it, like 5 a minute? So, or 6 a minute, not the fastest. Wait, how fast are you outputting? 6 per minute, right? Oh, right, I am going to max it out at 30, but I'm only going to start off, only starting off with like 18. Right, I forgot about that. We're good to go. We are good. Okay, settings are all pasted. Alrighty. Awesome. We're then going to want to drop all the resources off into this guy. Go ahead and line them up, and then he's going to be able to actually drop them down and out, and he'll take them over to the storage facility. I'm just trying to build everything up in kind of a little bit of an orderly fashion, somewhat. Yes. Send them into the top. Okay. Now let's go climb up. Let's go ahead and connect all those conveyors. Yeah, nice. All right. Conveyor merger going this way. Give it a little bit of room, hopefully. But it should still. Alright, I want to make sure we are clicking in there. That should auto connect. Okay, good. I'm gonna run this guy. Run him nice and speedy like. Nope. Okay. Gotta make a nice 90-degree angle, because again, it is nice to make them if you make them. If you can, and they're not inconvenient. Sometimes they can be. I need this to be a conveyor merger. We want a conveyor merger. Conveyor merger. And again, if you hold down control, it should auto snap stuff. Make things nice and easy for you. That guy. Got that guy. That guy. And alright, so perfect. So our ending, okay, our assemblers are now all set up properly. They're going to feed right into that storage unit, so that should be good. They're going to have all their power ready to go. So now let's move on to the next section, which is simply... Oh no, my power grid shut down. Uh-oh. Well, we are probably going to be able to get all of this, but then we're going to have to go figure out that old water situation. He's gonna be a problem if we cannot do it. And boom. Okay. Awesome. So next thing we're gonna do is lay out 10 constructors. As a matter of fact, I actually might just do it from up here. That might be easiest. So, of course, when I say easiest, I don't think I meant really the easiest. Alright, constructors, something like here, but I need to have a merger in between them. Alright, we're going to go one more row. It's just what we gotta do, I'm afraid. Because we do have to remember we have to pipe it up still. We still have to bring stuff up, and then I need to have it do a merger, because it's a 2-to-1. Ah, that's the industrial storage. Right, okay, you know what, let's just drop down. I need to have the merger in front. It can literally be as close as I want it. Then... See the deal here is can't be that close. So let's go ahead and move these guys back a little bit. If we move them back to here, and then I pipe things up right here. Right? Could work. Leaves a good amount of room. It's not going to be a pretty amount of conveyor belts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Utility room side, check. Alright, let's go ahead and do our... Oh, I didn't even have that lined up right. My bad. Merger, but you need to merge into there, buddy. I could just run him straight, but we'll go ahead and loop him around a little bit. Make it seem fair. Alright, got merger there. We're doing merging on the right-hand side. Why is it important to remember which is which? Because when I go to pipe up, down below my other stuff, it's going to be really good to know exactly which section to go to and which section we shouldn't. Alright, let's go ahead and that. I feel like the loops are getting bigger and bigger all of a sudden. I guess this whole left-hand side thing is really something else. Alright, those guys are all marked for that. We're going to mark all these for concrete. Now you can technically discover new recipes, which may end up being more beneficial, may require some extra steps, but they produce a lot more of that sort of resource you want to construct. We have only unlocked a couple. They are located around the world. You have to find these kind of crashed ships, and that is then what you can work with. All right, now remember, we're only going to operate, I think, 6 of these at a time. So we're going to only combine 6 of these onto one power line, almost like a one power outlet, if you will. The other last 4 here are just going to have to hang. They're just going to be hanging out by themselves temporarily. Get up, get up, get up. Nice. The reason for that is because we can only truly afford, based on our steel beams, to run this number of people. So again, these guys are all going to run off of the power source. So these first 3 groups all going to be connected. And these 2, they will be connected to this other group over there, but they will not be. No, why would I want to build a power pole? And there's a nice little outlet right there. So these guys will be connected. So as soon as I connect this guy over here to the one next to it, then all these machines can run. And it'll just be a quick, easy way to get things going properly. Okay, so that's that. Like, literally, that is that. So that's all my power. So now all I have to do is get the resources, which means building an MK2 miner. And going from there, choosing a paint color. Because you know we gotta paint things differently. It's what we do. And I think we do need to go one more. Although we could do one where we have a different tier. Sure, I have 0 artistic ability, but you know what? Why not? Why not go ahead and change things up on yourself? Because something different means it's cool, right? That's what I tell myself, at least. Alright, so this guy is good. He has really no utilities, but we planned in case. We do need to cover up this back. Oops. There we go. We can cut off our utility room a little short over there, but we'll fix that. No problem. And now, oh, there's a blue guy down there. Neat. Alright, I think we're already good on utility. We already built that thing out. Now we're just closing things up, y'all. We're closing up shop, you know? Alright, cool. So now I drop on down. Close that up, and then we just gotta mass build a lot of walls. We gotta bring in the resources, and we are set. So again, utility room, blocked off. Oh, right, but we did this cool concept, right? Look at us. Look at us interior designers ourselves. Just crushing it out. Again, a little bit empty space, but it's nice to keep the factory clean. Alright, now most of my factories I actually don't know how to access some of them. I had to create all the jump pads. I haven't quite figured out a cool system yet. Maybe once we unlock hypertubes, we can start doing those to access factories easier. It's just there's just no way when you construct them to really give yourself an easy way to access them. Sadly, that is a-okay. Oh man, I'm excited, you guys. This was actually a fairly quick, I guess. The nice thing is we already have the steel beams constructed. So the whole point about automating, normally you try to automate stuff early on, is so that you have the resources when you need them. Again, these are not the railways I'm going to end up going with. It's just that they're temporary. They keep me from falling because I do fall frequently. Beautiful. All right, now we just got to pipe over the steel beams, get the concrete going, and we will be set. Now again, this guy over here, what is my total concrete I need? It was something like, so 45 prints. I need 450. So I need, oh boy, we might actually struggle to have enough concrete. If I No, 450. If I pump him full of 2 of those power shards, oh, perfect amount of power shards, then he'll become a 240. This other one, when he's an MK2, I have to make 2 MK2s. Those will both be 240s. Okay. We should be totally fine, no problem. Famous last words. Best thing ever. Craft station. Alright. Alright, guys. But while I'm crafting and spending a little bit of time doing this, we are doing a little giveaway today. You just got to type the giveaway in the chat. Let me know that you're interested in the giveaway. And I will, if there's a game on the list of 41 games that you're interested in, let me know. Man, I'm looking at YouTube right now. Why is my stream so poor? I don't understand the whole bitrate thing. I put it at 4,000 bits. I think my internet's working fine. I don't know. Maybe I need to have like an internet tracker thing that I can download, so I can track my internet. Be kind of fun. Okay, so I should have enough beams to make 2 miners. Perfect. Now, oh, nice. Now we've got to build a couple extra miners here. I need iron plates. Oh, that's hilarious. Then this is all I'm gonna do. Get that iron plate. Okay, there we go. And deconstruct him. Alright, so that's looking not too bad, right? That's not too shabby. I'll also probably drop... Oh, maybe I'll leave the metal. We are going to create one more... I might create one more floor underneath for the piping of my stuff. It just might be nice to do that. Yeah. Now that I put this extra little ledge in there, that was super spooky. Okay. Shouldn't kill me. Just... I should be fine. As I land and just about die. Okay. So, we're going to leave that storage unit because it does still have some concrete. We're going to go ahead and dismantle that. Actually, I'm going to turn this around. That was my apologies. I need you to face kind of this way. And then I'm going to double hit you with power shards. So you can be at 240 a minute once you're actually fully going. And then the guy next to you, he's already a pure node, so he is already at 240 a minute. Fabulous. And... interesting. Alright, so I am actually going to drop it down. Give myself some working room. Alright, out of metal plates. Forgot that. It's okay, I know where we have some in the storage. And grab, just take all. That's a good idea. Get rid of that limestone. I don't need that. Slip and slide. Man, do I just need to close out? Like, I'm even watching on my phone, which means it should only be like 720p. So I should have absolutely zero problem watching my own stream. Because it should be lower quality. I can't imagine trying to watch on a big screen if it is seriously that bad. Alright, I can remove these guys. Don't need those right now. Alright. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and build. I might make this one a smaller one. Because again, it just gives me more room to work with. What is that? Is that sulfur? Looks like sulfur. Yep. Do not care about that. What I'm trying to do right now is simply build. I'm going to assume that that's as far as I can go, seeing as it's stopping me. I guess what I could do is I could just build a smaller one, and we'll just go ahead and we'll do the whole underside. Why stop now, you know? We already started. We already started constructing our future base. Basement? The basement. So yeah, so this one was fairly small. The reinforced iron plates is like the biggest boy, especially for me. Now, wasn't there a slug around here? Haha, there he is. That guy is he's just the biggest. Not sure why. But that factory was just massive compared to all the rest, which is super funny. I am going to leave the gray underside because I think it's a cool look. Add a little bit of gray. Once I unlock pillars, I will add those in to look like it's like being supported by pillars. Right now it's just floating, which isn't very realistic. But then again, I'm using a tool to construct things, so how realistic can we get? Just kidding. I'm just closing things up. Although I guess I need to get up there first. Never mind. Oh, I need more concrete. We can get up there probably pretty easy. I'm just gonna jetpack, jump on the thing, and then we can zap on down and get ourselves on up there. All right, are we gonna finish this? All right, we're a little past 10. We're gonna maintain though because we are super close to completing. Even if we do not turn on the power and get it to work, as long as it is looking clean, that is what we care about. Although I did just remember I still need to bring the beams in. Beams! Oh, we don't have any power, so I get one jump and that's it from here. Here we go! Alright, well, I mean, this is looking good, which is the important part, right? As long as it looks good. Oh, every time. Every time. That is terrifying. I noticed this guy was a little empty. Okay. Alright, so I need to do that to all these constructors. Now, all these constructors should be in the middle, identical to this. So we're going to just go ahead and go into the middle, 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 into the middle. And that's our, remember, we have our little storage rooms. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I don't think I can make that jump, sadly, which really breaks my heart, but we got ramps for a reason. A ramp that I then have to slide and jump on? Alright, perfect. That's what I was really hoping for. All these guys connected. Again, I really like that they brought these in. Originally, these were not a part of the original game. These conveyor holes and then connecting to these kind of things, like these were not. The conveyor lifts were, but these little holes, they allow for just kind of keeping things clean and neat, which is awesome. Right, I gotta do holes here, here. There's a woo. So I lost myself there for a second. There's a woo. Okay, let's go ahead and build this just so I can put this guy in and connect. Okay, back to good. All right, awesome. So next thing I want to do is I want to pipe up our resources. So we're gonna have our concrete, our first concrete. We're gonna have him pipe in the middle of his 5. So right about here. He's then going to split right away, and then he's going to split again. And what's going to happen is these guys are actually going to grab him from the side. If that makes sense. So again, these guys can grab from the side, bring him down, go like this, and say, hey, thank you for the resources. So that'll be nice. And this guy will just grab from the middle. It'll just be a nice little 60. So these offshoots here are going to actually be 120. Because I think, if I recall, we need a... I'm not going to worry about that. We need like 90 to go up. Because each of these uses roughly 45 concrete, if I recall. So this guy needs to actually be a Mark III belt, because he's going to have to bring in 270 or 240. Then we'll send 120 that way, 120 that way, the extra runoff. So it's not going to be perfect right off the bat, but it should perfect itself out. Go ahead and do... So I didn't actually do the middle. Oh, no, I did. Okay. Conveyor splitter there. Again, MK3. Sorry. Splitter was not facing the correct way. There it is. MK3. Right into him. I have this splitter here. I have this splitter here. The nice thing is that they're able to be in the middle, which is fabulous. Having all those constructors right in the middle of their lines, super lovely. It makes for mapping things out way easier. And then got this final guy, level 1 conveyor. Okay, so that's my concrete. The assemblers though, these guys are a little bit different story. I need to bring in a total of to field this one at a how much is that? 5 times 24 is 120. I only have 90, which is why we're doing this. So technically I just need to bring it up on a 120, split it twice, and we'll call it a day. So this one then we're going to split in line with this, in line with that. Just like the other one, we're going to go ahead and split it. So this is just an MK2. No biggie. And then I'm going to split it one more time between these guys. There's plenty of room. Conveyor belt is a, I think we can run it on a 1. Yes, we can run that on a 1. It's not the prettiest, but it's alright. MK1 there. I mean, I probably could have centered that a little bit better, but it is what it is. This one's going to be super not pretty. But we are also... Oh, never mind. We can go a little bit closer. Match things up a little bit. Yes. Also MK1. And then this guy. Don't worry. We will obviously remove the ramp. I'm just trying to get it all set up so I can just go down one more time and then do things. So, now we jump out. Okay. So all of that should now be good to go. We zoop that, we send that, we go ahead, we're going to grab our steel beams. Where do I want them to come out at? So they're going into there. So I want them to come out of, I guess, roughly, well, I also have that. So let's do this real quick. Yes, good connection, my friend. Great connection. Again, not the prettiest. Not the prettiest. My final base will basically have a lot of the stuff actually trained over from a train station. So we're just trying to optimize this. Wait, I think this needs to be a MK2. And this one's actually gonna be coming off of here. So I think I can run it off this one. So right here, we're gonna turn this wall into a wall with a hole. Because it's a little more organized that way. A little conveyor wall. We're going to go ahead and grab our beams. Beams are right here. Go ahead and do a little splitter action. Conveyor level 2. And run them on down. There, roughly. Go ahead and... We'll go ahead and just pipe them over. I'm not too worried about that. Cover that up, and then the final thing, don't die, okay, good, is figuring out how high this needs to go. So that's actually a pretty decent height. Something like there, maybe? I mean, it's going up a little bit, but that's good enough for me. So guys, that should, theoretically, be all we have to do once we turn on the power and we connect everything to power. Speaking of which, why don't we go ahead and do a nice little power there. Go ahead and connect this guy to this, just as he's there, and we'll connect this over to here. Now, nothing's going to work yet because of the fact that our power's off, but that is it. Okay, we just built an encased industrial beam facility that's going to produce 30 a minute when it's at 100%, we're going to start off producing 18 a minute based on resources I have provided, which means we actually need to go update our little list, our little ticker. All right, so that it shows that we only have X amount excess. I'm glad this thing has a couple saves. But he stays powered. All right, because we no longer have that, do we? No, we do not. We are going to be using 3 times 24, 72 of them. So we're going to be left with 18 a min excess. Okay. EX. All right, that means that we're using up the other 72. All right, folks, that is going to be it for the stream today. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. We're going to save our game. It was auto-saving the whole time, of course, but just to be safe, it's always good to save a little extra. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by the stream today. This has been some Satisfactory, playing with our new Update 6 that just dropped about a week and a half ago. It's on the experimental branch, so if you want to try it out, you have to go ahead and opt into experimental on Steam, or with Epic Games, there's a separate experimental game you can use, which is super nice and convenient. Just make sure you do backup saves. You can bring in saves from early access into experimental, but you can't take them back. So back up your saves, and remember, once you bring it into experimental, if you didn't back it up, it's now an experimental game 24/7. So, but again, thank you so much for stopping by. This has been Satisfactory. This has been the Gaming Source Network, your number one source for all things gaming. This was the break-even point. I'm the Gaming CPA, you guys. I try to stream Tuesdays regularly, so if you haven't yet, you want to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when we go live or post more content. That would be appreciated. And until next time, maximize those deductions and pay less in taxes. Have an amazing day, you guys.